it's been really become fashionable for politicians nowadays to wave the flag and wax on about increasing our test scores in math and science, which is great. But they want to do that so that they can, quote unquote, dominate, in the world technology market again. But, for me personally, just living the life that I've led, I look forward to a day when the American society will kind of give up on this failed paradigm that preparing kids for standardized tests that don't really measure anything other than things that are easily measurable. And when they realize that that's a failed philosophy and that we're not really educating people, then that'll be a dream come true for me. I know through my own life experiences that students desperately need a venue that fosters creativity, problem solving, and the true sense of community that I witness every day in this ensemble. As they have proven time and time and time again, is that every time the bar is set, they leap over it. So I did another thing in preparation for today also, and it has to do with the design concept, and so I gave the kids a writing prompt, which kind of raised their eyebrows a little bit, and the prompt was this. Just gave it to them last week. Prompt was, how has playing in the orchestra helped design the fabric of your life? So before we perform, I would like to read you, because it's much better. I figured, hey, I don't want to go on and tap dance or do this or that. I figured, let's see what the kids had to say, and I'm not kidding you. Sunday, when I read through these, I had several very weepy moments because I was so moved by what these young, bright, motivated, and heartfelt people had to say. Here's some quotes. Learning how to play the viola and work my way through difficult pieces has made me a more confident person and less afraid to try new things. If I take things note by note, measure by measure, I can accomplish anything. Yep. Yeah, There's more than just playing notes on paper. It is relying on one another to pick ourselves up. We rely on our talents and come together as one family to achieve complete and utter confidence in ourselves, not only as musicians, but as people. It just goes on. I've helped others play and sound better as they have helped me. I've learned it is necessary to help others in order for you to succeed. This is one of my favorites that I read. Being in orchestra has taught me a very valuable lesson. Never let others determine how capable you are. I love that. I love that. I haven't been identifying anybody, but this is particularly a great quote because I've known this young lady for a long time, and she is, gung-ho leader, president of student council, all this sort of stuff. And I love this quote that she had. She said, while I have always been a good leader, orchestra has taught me to be a good follower too. Being in orchestra has taught me that I will not always be the best at everything, that I must take a role as a follower every once in a while. Even Winston Churchill stated that it's a good leader knows when to sit down and listen. I think that orchestra is helping me to do just that. Isn't that great? I've been fortunate to have a lot of opportunities in my professional performing career to play with some fabulous, beautiful, wonderful musicians. But I can tell you this, whether it's playing, touring the world or playing on Grammy-nominated recordings or anything like that, they all pale in comparison to taking the stage with my favorite band, which is these guys. So we hope you enjoy our performance. And I'd like to thank you so much for having us here.